We're gonna, after, you can talk about it after. We're gonna finish with this.
All right,
All right. Thank you. Item number 12.
Number 12, motion to enter into a contract with Jordan Tax Service effectively immediately to turn property tax bills upon receipt in Allegheny County in the amount of $1,380.
Do we have a motion?
Motion.
Mr. Shields, seconded by Mr. England. All those, question on
Did
the
we
motion?
put that out for bid? Did we bid that
I
out?
thought I had two
I know there's
prices.
only one or two that do it.
Jordan was the lowest.
Yeah, I know there's only
I
a few that
had
would
6
do it.
different ones,
Really?
that was the cheapest, and that's only because they put our school bills in there.
Okay.
And not only
Just
that,
this
but
one.
they're providing more, they're, according to the contract document, they're providing a CD with information. They promise it will sync with Donna's system as it presently is, and they will troubleshoot that with her according to Jordan.
Great, that's great. Thank you.
All those in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. Motion carries unanimously. And the last item, number 13.
Number 13, there's a change from Whitehall Borough to Whitehall Fire Department. It's the motion to purchase 52 used Motorola portable radios from the Whitehall Fire Department in the amount of $5,500.
You know, do we have a motion?
Motion.
Do we have a second? Mr. Bodadian. You know what? There was a question that came from the fire department, about the amount. There's an additional amount in the budget covering other expenses related to that.
57 radios.
Oh, it's 57 radios? Okay.
Cool.
And I just wanna make this statement while we're on this motion. You know, whether or not everybody here agrees about 911 or not going to 911 and maintaining our dispatch, the people here are professionals and they're doing what they need to do. The fire department found these radios. The chief tells me that they retail for about $750 a piece new. We're getting 57 used radios that just need reprogrammed for a cost of $5,500, and I thank you for
Good job, Ed.
locating those, the fire department, the chief, and making this happen.
Sorry, I don't know.
It's, whoever found them, I mean, I happen to talk to Eddie, but the bottom line is, whether people agree or not, we seem to be pulling together to do what we have to do to make this town work the way it needs to. We have a motion on the floor. All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. Motion carries unanimously.
Just make a comment on that. These portable radios, they are UHF, which is what, yes, it's the county bandwidth is UHF. One of the problems that we're gonna run into now is there's a rumor going around, and this is pure speculation or rumor, that West Mifflin Fire Department is going to be going over to the county 911 dispatch, which means that they will be leaving our VHF, going to UHF. What that means for the fire department is we're going to be the only ones in this entire area that are on those VHF radios. We use these neighboring fire departments for mutual aid. You know, we get a big incident, no municipality is covering their big incidents by themselves. They all rely on mutual aid. We have these companies coming in. As long as they have VHF radios, everything will be hunky-dory, it'll be great, they can talk to us. The problem is, when their radios start to break, and they are faced with a decision, do I fix that radio just so I can talk to Munhall when I go to Munhall for a mutual aid call, or do I say, to heck with it, you know, we're on UHF. So this gives us an opportunity at a really inexpensive price to be able to talk to them if we have to, you know, switch to the county's operations channel to talk to these other fire companies. This gives us the ability to do that.
Thanks, Matt. Okay, any other items?
I have an item.
Mr. Brennan?
I'd just like to speak about the 911 situation as well. I know we all have mixed issues with 911. I've had to call 911 recently in the past month, and it's been quite a traumatic experience when you're going through an emotional situation, what number do you call? I had called the police department before, having to call 911. The dispatcher told me you gotta call 911 to get an ambulance. So this time when I called the 911 system, when I needed to make the 911 call, I called 911. And they were there within minutes. Not only were they there, but the police department was there as well. So it's not, and none of the systems are perfect, and everyone in the systems are trying their best. It's up to our council here to decide what we're gonna do with 911. You know, it's not an easy decision, Mr. Mayor. I know your position on it. It's not an easy decision at all for any of us. Secondly, the RAD money that you're talking about, why these audits weren't done and why we didn't get the money. I've not given up on getting the RAD money yet. I don't know about anyone on the borough council here, but I'm gonna start working. I've already talked to Senator Costa's office. We need to talk to our state representatives. I don't feel it's fair to you people to be out, living out there every day, doing your job, and our borough not doing our job. We need to step up some pressure on Harrisburg and say, hey, this money should have been given to our town. And we've been cheated out of it. You people have been cheated out of what's due to us. There's no reason why we don't have another $300,000 in our bank account. And a lot of this wouldn't be happening right now. So I've already called Senator Costa's office. I'm gonna call Harry Rechaw's office. I'm gonna call Representative Gertley.
Good luck with that.
Well,
Yeah, fine.
it's more than what anyone else has done. So I want the public to know that I'm on the attack. If any other council members want to meet with me and go up front to their offices and talk with them, I invite you to come.
I'll go with you, Rick, if you want to.
Thank you. But I think that is a misjustice for our town to be treated this way by the actions, you know, of one person misleading people. So that's what I want you all to know. I'm still trying on that. And the last thing going is what you talked about earlier, Linda. Our properties, we have to do something to get these properties back functioning for our town. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brennan. We
Still on other, right?
we are on other items.
That's the chief and the mayor.
I have a matter under other items. Go ahead.
Caroline, mayor, chief, whatever. Is that just done now or what? Remember we were still parking on the right hand side?
Yeah, we never created an ordinance to.
That will be readdressed in the spring.
Okay.
There was never an ordinance, it was.
I understand.
It was not done properly.
Yeah, they're parking all along, they're all the way up to the stop.
Still the
sign,
same
up to the
thing.
street, yeah, it's bad coming
I
out
mean,
center.
That'll
it's just
be-
till springtime.
Yeah, that'll be readdressed in the spring because all the confusion now with the bad weather and everything.
Maybe we can just limit the parking.
I just wanna say, I spoke to Sergeant Ford, who's head of the bargaining unit today. They are still willing to put that out there, even after the night, the pay freeze for the police department. They're more than willing to do that, you know, to save money for the borough. I'll implore you to talk to them. You know, if it was done for this pay period, you can still take it back for the rest of the year. They're willing to work with you. Sit down and talk to them.
Will they submit to us a formal, you know,
He was willing to do
whatever
that
they wanna
today.
do now?
Yeah, he, like I said, he proposed it to Mr. Falk today. He said he would put it in writing if need be. He's willing to do that.
We'll look at it.
And again, Dan, the pay freeze and the stretching and everything like that was part of the old budget, so. If the police, you know, are willing to negotiate and talk about some more, as far as I'm concerned, it's an open item to me.
You know, Pat, they have to take on some of the responsibility of the miscommunication that went on there.
I
With the
agree.
solicitor and, what are we supposed to do here?
I think there was some confusion as, because they had two two items burning at the same time, and they were using two different attorneys on it.
Why would you use two different attorneys?
Because one was offered through the FOP and they didn't have to pay it. The other guy who they've spoken to over the phone, and they've never had they went to his office once, charged him $3,800 for a couple phone calls.
Well, one guy didn't have email.
I'm not sure which one
Marsh
that
Nelson
is.
didn't have email.
Yeah, that does.
Yes, the facts.
Yeah, his office is next to Lou's.
Yeah, right. I'm not gonna.
All I'm saying is, talk to him. Sergeant Fuller was here tonight, he'd be more willing to talk to you.
I have one item before we adjourn. We did the executive session earlier so that we could start at 7. I wanna commend Harry Falk. I mean, Harry started with us not that long ago, and, he's kind of been dumped into a situation that it would be tough for somebody with 15 years' experience in that position to do. And he's holding up all right.
So far, so good.
Breakdown.
So I commend Harry and his staff, they've been doing a great job, so with that, do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
I have some questions after you adjourn, I say that after you adjourn.
Yeah, we're adjourned, you may ask, we're done.